So today I'm going to be working on a lot of things with this car and see how much I can get done. And then I might film a second video today, which is how dirty this wrap is. I'm just going to let you guys know the next video is going to be my wrap after weeks of not washing. How does it hold up? So we're not going to show you. It's going to stay dirty this whole time. As I fix everything, so then when I wash it, water doesn't get in weird places and everything like that. So one of the first things I need to do is there's still a leak in the trunk. It's smaller now because the taillight's not leaking, but there's still a leak somewhere in here, and I can't find it. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm actually just going to seal off my amp, because it seems to just land directly on the amp every time, and it shorts out the amp. So I'm going to seal off the amp, and then make it so then the water just runs past the amp and out the side, so then it doesn't have to bother anything else anymore. Okay, so right now, I have it all set up. You can see it right here. It's pretty basic. It's just a garbage bag, kind of keep the water off the amp. Some duct tape. It's just a temporary setup until I can figure out where the leak is coming from. Because I know it's not from the taillights now because I have the new taillights and they're not leaking through there. It's like you can visually see. There's no water pouring out of here anymore, this plastic piece, so I don't know where it's coming from now. But I'm going to have to find it. But at least so now I can actually listen to music. Majority of the time I have this cover to protect it. Right now I'm going to start working on the rear diffuser. The rear diffuser has been sagging for so long, so it needs to be fixed. See just the gap, especially on this side right here. That's pretty bad. So basically I'm going to find a way without putting a visible hole on the bumper to just kind of tuck that up a bit. So I tuck that up, everything will push flat again and look pretty. So I got it all set up now, it looks a lot better. These screws, I just found random screws that my dad had, but they were all in one screw and anchor for the wall. I assumed they would hold on to the plastic, all FRP parts really well, and it seems to have done the job perfectly. You can see there's no gap in the middle here at all anymore. There's a small gap here, but it's not much, and same with over here, but this is a cheap part in general, so its fitment's never going to be perfect, but now it's definitely a lot better. So now it's time to go work on the front of the car. It's been a little bit since I filmed last, but to show you what I did with the splitter, you can see it's much smaller now. I don't think I'll be able to use the rods in its current state, and if I do, they'll be really weirdly angled. So I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to use them at all, but at least you can see the splitter actually looks more normal, a little less RICEY and big. And the next issue I had, obviously, since I moved it back, the reason why it was out so far before was now I have this extra chunk here. But that saws off very easily. You can see on the other side I already trimmed it. And just as a reference, so how I lined this up before is I actually bolted in the corners, you can see, in the opposite direction of the finishing, just so they have the holes. And I also did the center that way. Then before I started cutting it and everything, I made sure it was lined up by doing the rest of them underneath. Everything's all good. Now I'm going to go to this side, trim this side, and then this should be pretty much ready. And then obviously just flip the bolts over in those few spots and just put them back in.
Ever since day one, they've been trying to label me, make me die slow instead of fucking saving me. I ain't got a category into what I'm made to be, and I can't say a word unless they agree. Yeah, fuck all this freedom of speech, they just wanna control your beliefs. Yeah, I got the keys, road to the riches, I ran off the street. Yeah, support another up for
Originally I
humanity.
planned to also work on headlights colors and working correctly, but it's raining right now. The rain is hitting me like immediately right now. So with the car, at least the front splitter has been redone and mounted, and it looks a lot better shorter. I don't know why I never did that in the first place, but even though the splitter rods don't reach, I even patched the hole. If I do get splitter rods, which I probably will now that I've made this hole, I'm going to put it right through here in the very corners like I originally wanted to do with this car. And it'll look so nice. But for now, even with it just being a small splitter, it looks really good. And I'm going to finish this up because it is raining pretty hard now, and this camera's not going to survive in the rain. But I will time lapse this because there's not much left to do. Okay, time to get you out of the rain. I was going to end this video here because it just started pouring. I wanted to do more today, but apparently I'm not going to. And apparently this guy wants to wash my car. Even though it's just going to make the wrap clean, the wheels are still going to be filthy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me doing miscellaneous things. I don't know how much I got filmed because there was one point where the camera just stopped for some reason, but thank you so much for watching. Peace out and be legendary.